What is going on, everybody, and welcome back as we get to continue on with Tiny Whitehead and the Senators. We're facing the Yard Goats in a 4-game set. Hopefully this series goes a lot better than the last one where we struck out 8 times, 13 at-bats. Germain, whatever his name is, out on the mound making the second start. A 4.15 ERA, went 4 1/3 innings in the last start. 1.85 whip. So not great, but I guess not too bad. We're going to come up to bat. You see we're hitting 129 on the year, a home run, 3 RBIs. Got a runner on first and top of the second with 2 outs. Game still scoreless. First pitch. Be a fastball inside for ball 1. We got a nice 1-0 count. Borderline whether we get anything or not. Not a whole lot of speed out at first, so if we get a ball in the gap, there's no guarantee that he's going to come around to score. That fastball is going to be low for ball 2. Oh, so far so good. A 2-0 count. To get something to hit. That slider is going to stay inside for ball 3. We got a 3-0 count. Might be able to draw the walk and extend the inning. And we're going to be late on that fastball and foul it off. Count goes to 3-1. 96 mile-an-hours. Well, we're going to ground out to the shortstop after seeing 5 pitches. We made solid contact, and at least we put the ball in play. That's a step in the right direction after last series. We get another plate appearance. 0 for 1 after grounding out in the second. Got the bases loaded here with 1 out. Already scored a run. Slider is going to go low for ball 1. I'd say as long as we can get a ball in the outfield, should be able to get an RBI. That's going to be a nice high fly ball. That's definitely going to be deep enough to score a run. We score a run. Runner moves up from second to third. 2 outs. Happy with that. We've done some more damage, but I'll take the RBI on the sac fly. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 5th. It's still 2-0 Senators. Yep. Yeah, I moved in the right direction the first time. I need to get that reaction up so that arrow moves up a little, pops up a little faster. Baby steps, 1 step at a time, I guess, for Whitehead. Our 3rd plate appearance in the game, 0 for 1 with that sac fly. Picked up our 4th RBI of the year. There's 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Nobody's on. Now off that cutter. An 0-1 count. Be late on that pitch, and it's just going to be a high fly ball. Routine fly to right. Oh, so far, I'm pretty happy that we're putting the ball in play. Nice to get some hits. But I guess, you know, got to take it 1 step at a time. Eddie Gia to come up for the Yard Goats. There's a runner on second. The game's tied up here in the bottom of the 8th. There's 2 away. And that ball is just going to get Yeah, it's fairly routine out here. Grab that for out number 3, and we'll move on. Looks like we're going to be hitting second in the top of the 9th. Get that average up. 121 on the year. One out here in the top of the 9th. Face that curveball, and we are way ahead of it. No 1 count. That curveball is going to go outside for ball 1. We can't get on base and try to come around to score. Face that curveball. 1-2 count. Really don't want to go down on strikes. That curveball is going to go way outside for ball 2. 2 count. Can't tell who's that on the mound. I think it's Montez. Couldn't time the curveball. He threw us 5 curveballs, and we couldn't time it at all. So we're going to go down swinging. That's a bit disappointing. Bottom of the 10th, there's 2 outs. Yard goats are up. If we can't flag down another fastball. Yeah, another fastball, another fly ball. Run that one down. Be hitting third in the top of the 11th. Maybe we can put a run on the board. Go for 3 with a sac fly today. Did get that strikeout. Two outs here in the 11th. Nice rip of that fastball, but we're just going to foul it off into the glove. The 0-1 pitch. Get a fastball up above the zone for ball 1. One had some heat on it. .98 miles an hour. Foul off that sinker that was below the zone. A 1-2 count. Nice hard hit ball up to the center. And land in front of the center fielder, so we get ourselves a base hit. But I'd hit that one hard enough that it was going to stay up long enough for the center fielder to get underneath it. But dies right in front of him. I'll bring up Torrey Walker, who's 0 for 4 on the day. Rounded out in his last at bat. Full count with 2 outs, so we're going to be off on the pitch. And he's going to swing and miss, so we'll get stranded out at first. We'll move on to the bottom of the 11th. Maybe we'll move on to the bottom 11. Might walk it off. Well, we win the game. I'll take that. Team needed a win. Helped out. That sacrifice fly, that RBI. We'll bring you back for the next game. We're back here at Ship-It Stadium. We're 4-8. The Yard Goats are 6-6. To be out in right field again. Relatively certain this is the third game of the series. I think we had the second game off. Main Marquez, third start of the year. He's 0-0, 3.12 ERA and 8 2/3 innings. So he doesn't go deep in the ball game. Get our first plate appearance, hit 143 on the year. 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Nobody out, nobody on here in the top of the second. Game still scoreless. First pitch. That's got fastball that was right about there. Came in at 93. So we got no 1 count after watching that strike. Way early on that changeup. For no 2 count. Fastball is going to brush us back. Out goes to 1-2. Two pitch. Back the swing on the curveball down in the dirt. Count goes to 2-2. Curveball's way outside. All 3 got to a full count after going 0-2. See if he puts anything in the zone. He did not, and we chased it. That ball was in the dirt. So 6 pitches, and we go down swinging. Yeah, the Yard Goats line up defensively. Get our second plate appearance after striking out in the second inning. Senators have a 1-0 lead. Top of the 4th, there's 1 out, nobody on. See if we can't put a ball in play. Early on that curveball, but he hung it. Should have been able to do something with it. Good drive into that one. It's going to go foul. Got all of that one. Couldn't keep it fair. Oh, we're going to chase that fastball, and we're going to go down on 3 pitches. Starting to look like a repeat of the previous series. Keep playing that way, we're going to find ourselves on the bench. Out the right field is Todd McHugh's going to come up. A runner on first. Game's tied up at 1 in the bottom of the 5th. 1 away. Oh, we ran in on that one. Oh, still able to make a correction and flag that ball down. Back up to the plate. No 2 count. Not no 2 count. We're 0 for 2 on the day. All right, we got a runner on third. 1 out. So if we can get a ball in play, pick up this RBI, give our team the lead. Fastball is going to come high and inside for ball 1, pushing us back a little bit. And I cannot get away from chasing those balls down in the dirt. 1-1 count after chasing that curveball. Couldn't keep that one fair as we were late on the fastball. I think it was right down the middle, too. 1-2 count. And we're going to check our swing on a ball in the dirt. Go down for the third time. Keep the RBI out there. Going out to the field. Robert Ramirez comes up. Runners on the corners. We got a 2-1 lead in the bottom of the sixth, so I guess somebody brought him in. And we should be able to track this one down and end the inning. So, the end of the sixth, we got a 2-1 lead. Up for our fourth plate appearance. We've struck out 3 times already. 2-1, top of the ninth, nobody on, nobody out. Third ball goes outside for ball 1. Slider goes outside for ball 2. Trying to show a little bit more patience in this at bat. Cutter's going to hit the inside corner for a strike, 2-1. And that cutter's going to hit the bottom of the zone. Two count. Chase that slider, but we're able to foul it off. Count stays at 2-2. All right, so we're able to lay off that slider. Count goes to 3-2. Get something to hit. Whereas last time they threw one in the dirt. And we'll draw the walk on this one. After seeing 7 pitches, we take our little trot down to first. Open up the ninth. Bert Scadam going to come up 2 for 2, has a home run and a single. Also has an 0-2 count. Going to go down swinging, so there's one away, and we're going to still be out at first base. That's a pretty nice looking pitch. And Rogers is going to come up 0 for 2 on the day. He walked in the second. Got a full count. 1 out though, so we're not going to be off on the pitch. Going to bounce this one to third. We're going to roll the double play. Get them out of the ninth. Still have a 2-1 lead though. And that's going to do it for this game. We're going to end up winning this one. Yeah. Didn't get a hit, but we grabbed a walk in the ninth. So I guess at least we reached base safely. And we'll bring you back for the next one. So heading into the next game of this series. 5-8. Yard Goats are 6-7. Up the win in the last game. Thanks to us, we went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Managed to draw a walk, but that was until the 9th inning. On Beltran, going to come out to make his 3rd start. 1-0 on the year, an ERA of .69. He's thrown 13 innings, got 9. Got a whip under 1, well under 1 at .77. So, as you can see, we're 1 for 7 with 4 strikeouts in the series. And I guess it's a step a little bit better than what we did last series, but either way, top of the 2nd. Runner on first. There's 2 away, and we're down by 1. Yard Goats having to lead 1-0. He can't get a ball in the gap or something. The guy has decent speed. We're gonna check our swing. And guy's going to advance to 2nd with the ball in the dirt. Pretty sure that was a ball. I don't think I got called a strike. Yep. So a 2-0 count. Base hit should score him. Gets the fastball up and out of the zone. We're really late on it, too. Count goes to 2-1. That fastball hits the bottom of the zone, 2-2. Definitely thought that one was going below the zone. No 2-2 count. Got to get a hit here to tie this game up. Fastball is going to go outside and move to a full count. See if he gives us anything to hit. There, we got a fastball right down the middle, but we foul it off. Count stays full. Slider's going to go outside, so we'll draw the walk. So, we drive the run in, but we also didn't get out to end the inning, so. You know, I'll take that. Give Spencer Kaboom opportunity. Hit .364 on the year. Not Keyboom. Announcer, it's Kaboom. 1 count. Gonna hit that one. And left fielder is gonna run back a little bit and track it down. We're gonna strand 2. See what's next for us. Another plate appearance. Did walk in the first one, obviously. That happened just a couple seconds ago. A runner on first here in the top of the 4th. 1 out. We're down 3-0. That ball's going to be in the dirt. No advancement, though, as it doesn't kick away enough. A 1-0 count. Looks like we're going to hit one. Shallow center. Center fielder is going to be able to get underneath it. I'm going to call that a pop out. But we're going to go down in the record book as the fly out. Another plate appearance. 0 for 1 on the day. 3-1. Top of the 6th. We got runners on the corners with 1 out. So if we can get a ball in the air, or if we can get a base hit like that, knock in a run. Runner on first is going to go all the way to 3rd. That's a pretty solid at bat. Up our 2nd RBI of the series. Our 2nd hit. Spencer Kaboom's going to come up 0 for 2. He flew out in the 4th. He's going to have a 3-0 count. Well, I'm willing to bet he's going to walk. Yep. So we're going to load the bases with 1 out. We're only down by a run. Things are looking pretty good. As long as we don't hit into a double play here. No 2 count. LeBay's going to strike out. Oh, he's not. He's going to hit that one high, and he's going to hit that one far. That one's going to be gone. A grand slam, Mr. Scadam. Take the lead, 6-3. Second of the year. An 0-2 count. Can't put that ball there. Just can't do it. A plate appearance. I think that's just what we're doing today. Top of the 7th, 2 outs, a runner on first. We still have that 6-3 lead. We're just going to hit a ground ball to the shortstop. The throw's going to pull him off second, so we're going to be safe at first. Sure, it's going to say we reached on there, not give us a hit, but full count. 2 away, so we'll be off on the pitch. That one's going to get through. Runner's going to score from second. We'll go to third. We'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Extend the lead to 7-3. Nice place ball. No 2 count for Mr. Scadam. And he's going to fly out to shallow left field. Head out into right field. Larry, currently dodging ace, is going to come up at the bottom of the 8th. It's 7-5. Senators still have the lead, 1 out. Oh, I think we're going to get to that one. Wow, that one just bounced off our glove. That was new for me, I'm not going to lie. Well, it's still 7-5, top of the 9th, 1 out, guy on first. If we get anything to hit. Ball, they're going to throw out, pitch out. Nice 1-0 count. A speedy demon over there at first. Fastball is going to hit the outside corner for strike 1. 1-1 count. Going to throw over to first. He's going to get back safely. One. Chase that fastball up in the air. Up in the air, up in the zone. Goes to 1-2. Now that went off to stay alive. Now it remains at 1-2. Off the fork ball. Stay alive. Count still 1-2. Gonna keep fouling them off here. Well, hopefully we get something we can hit. I imagine this ball is going to be in the zone, though. It was, and we fouled that one off, too. We were early on the changeup. This is going to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. He's finally going to get us. We're going to go down swinging. Still striking out at an alarming rate. Not as bad as we did in the last series. But we're going to end up winning that one. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, we did get a hit, right? Yeah, I think we got a hit. We picked up a walk. An RBI. Pretty good game, all in all. We didn't get that diving grab that, it bounced off our glove and pretty much back into the infield. But either way, we'll go ahead and we'll bring it back. All right, so we struck out 5 times out of the 15 at-bats, which is a lot better than the 8 out of 13, so improvement. Slowly but surely. I think we are going to continue with the plate vision. Do one there, so we'll go with batting clutch. We got to get that up too. Yeah, so I mean we're coming along nicely. Eventually have to get that fielding up, that reaction. Do some durability. What to work on with him, especially since we're not using any of the perks or the equipment or whatever you want to call them. We're just going as is with this guy. But either way, that's going to do it for us today. Thanks for coming hanging out. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for daily things. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Doodles.